Okay, welcome. Good evening or good afternoon or good morning or whatever time it may be for you. Here we go again. Sunday and farm sim time. I know, I missed last Sunday. That was because skill issue? That was the reason, I can't remember what it was. Let's not make excuses, I just didn't do it. I think I was probably asleep when I was gonna do it, and then it just never happened. Here we go. Team pinged. Hey Dawson, nice to have you here, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. How's this going on? Okay, so the first wave of files is done. I'll need to check that they've transferred through properly. Amazing. Hey Black, nice to have you here, buddy. Before the string ping, you were him? Absolutely. Him, me. Right, okay. I don't know where I put the end to this now. Oops, I'll have to find it later. Right. Let's do some farm sim. Hee. Tomorrow is cool. What do you mean? Are you saying Dawson's cool for being first? Absolutely. You know my stances on how important being first here is. Like, of the utmost importance, right? Aha! That's right. I was manually ploughing this, I believe. Oh, school. Tomorrow is school, you were saying. Oh! I didn't read between the lines properly, did I? Sorry. Yeah, school OP. Well, hopefully your time back at school goes okay. You've got this in the bag? We're 100% not going in. No, it's not about you having typo, Black, it's because I'm a derp. That's literally down to me being a derp. Snow is up to your ankles. Yeah, as I just typed in the chat, Dawson, it's pretty much, there was like a light frosty covering over the day, and that's about it down here. In my neck of the woods, but nothing particularly prevalent. By the way, you're 5'5", are you? Okay. Yeah, but you're also young, Dawson, so you being 5'5" is like not even a worry? I don't remember, was I doing this myself or was I allowing the AI to do this last time? I don't remember. I was probably letting the AI do it, honestly. Let's keep going. That's a lot of snow. Like I say, around here there was like no snow. Or I should say there was snow. There was not much of it. No, that's a bogey joke. I'm lost. I'm just lost. I'm lost. I don't know how to get back. Right. I think I had this on automatic worker. I don't remember. Let's do this edge bit and then I'll set automatic worker on. Sounds like a plan. If I had to say whether a plan or not was made, I would say a plan was made. Oh yeah, it wasn't ploughed down here. So go worker. I mean, it's halfway in the thingy and it might be a little bit off, but oh well. Let's have a little figuring out of what's going on here. So this is the field 18, okay. Let's have a little look and see how the cows are getting on. Don't forget, I made quite a lot of sacrifices last time to get cows in. I don't know why, but it didn't allow me to keep my chicken coop and everything. There was a whole lot of animals had to be sacrificed to allow the cows in. But hey, out with the chickens and in with the cows. In an almost out with the old and in with the new type expression. If I recall, we got Frisian cows because they're the standard milking cows, right? And I was like, I just want basic cows. Didn't want cows for other stuff. I was just happy just to have cows and keep them. The only problem is that they need feeding. And feeding cows is a thing that exists. which I used to do very little with cows, I'll be quite honest. So I will need to be reminded. I think, do they only take total mixed rations? Food, grass, hay, and total mixed rations. Okay. So I'm gonna need to feed them grass. Luckily there's already grass in the field. I don't know if they particularly eat that from a point of view of what's in there. Oh, that's right, although they make milk, they drink water. So if you get that silk tongue twister, or do people not do that anymore? When I was younger, there used to be the thing of the say silk loads of times over, and then you'd say to the person what the cows drink, and they'd say milk. I don't know if that still is a thing that's floating around. Probably not. Boomer Unk taking you back 17 decades. Nobody asked. So we got AI workers doing their thing. I think the plan is to power wash the harvester and put it away for the season, isn't it? I don't actually remember quite what was going on last time at this point. All I know is that these chicken seed boxes aren't going to be useful anymore. Rip all the chickens. Oh well. We'll deal with the honey when the time comes. For now, let's just play Power Wash Sim for a sec. Whee! Oh, that's right, you have to press and hold the button. Yeah. So I will also need to get hold of some grass harvesting materials, like a proper mower. I believe once the grass is mowed, it then needs to be baled. So I do have a baler, let's not forget. It's going to be helpful. Oh! I just remembered something. Past Me did a brilliant job. Because Past Me completely ignored all the hay bales around in that particular little bit of farm. Where's the pitchfork? Not pitchfork, you know what I mean. The damn... this thing. Forklift. I am forklift certified. Then what we do is, we come to field 18. Oh hey Beethoven. Don't forget, this is the dog that your sister named Dawson. The game wants to call him Robin, but that's just the game default name, that's not his actual name, so don't worry. Your sister's name still stands. In my eyes. He is almost always starving, so when he sees me put the food back in the bowl, he gets pretty excited. he starves for 11 months of the year. Poor boy. Again, if this was real life, trust me, I wouldn't be leaving the dog out to dry. Hell, I can't even let my buddy's cat go a couple days without being fed. I visited her a couple times over a day. But she's a good girl. I saw her today and yesterday. The cat I took care of for my buddy, who I went to twice this weekend. She's so cute. I will be putting together a Dead Island 2 video, and you'll probably hear her quite a lot in all the clips I put together. She's a very loud trilling cat. But she's a cutie, so she can get away with it. You know? Right, this should hopefully be able to feed the cows, because if this feeds the cows, next season I'll go from sorghum to barley on a more permanent basis so we can feed the cows properly. Problem is I don't know where I need to put this for it to be taken. Insert previous note of skill issue. Oh, not there. Grab you back. This might not even work, by the way. I'm just, Animal dialogue. We can afford a couple more Holsteins, right? Got a couple more cows in the field. Excellent. Then how do I feed you? Object is too heavy. Of course, it's a giant bale of hay. They're not exactly lightweight. So when I fed the chickens, I had to lift the... I think it needs to be pure hay, and I don't think bales work, maybe. Is that what the problem is here, maybe? No, that's not the button I want. Hey, Surgeon! Nice to have you here, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Honour and a pleasure as always. Right, that's not the button I... Well, actually, that was the button I was meant to press, but I also didn't press this one. Well, bam. Nice. It's nice to be able to do that at the speed of literally the clicks. Rather than spend half an hour waiting for it to do the damn thing. Yay. Maybe I need to check certain other part of the thing. Or maybe this isn't how I feed them. Again, I'm not used to cows, so I'm still learning. I think inevitably I'm going to have to get a total mixed ration thing and put slurry together to make it edible for cows. But my stance is still, there's grass on the damn field. It's aesthetic, you say? No, they're very clearly chewing on the cud. Honk honk. Animal dialogue is only for not eating, but for ordering the cows. I'm going to need to get one of the free tractors eventually to bring the silo over for the water. And this hay bale was a defunct idea. Nice try, but not quite what we need. Supposedly they do eat hay. Is this... Oh, hold on a second. Is this not very specifically straw, not hay? Is there not a very specific crops? So this is straw, not hay. Haha! My dumbass actually thought the wrong way. Oh well. Now the need for a mower is prevalent. And now I know. You just sheet the hay, the straw bale over here somewhere. I believe you could turn straw into hay, but you have to ted it. I don't mean that talking bear voiced by Seth MacFarlane. I don't have a tedder. And we don't have much money either. As a separate but not so separate point. But anyway, hope you guys have all been having a good weekend so far. I will tell you now, as those in the Discord can attest to, my weekend's been fairly tremendous actually. today I have a new laptop, so I should be able to rip and tear through recordings and stuff without actually having my damn PC issues that I used to have. My new laptop is lovely. I cannot wait to use it more. And yesterday I had a wonderful day with my friends, which is just awesome. So I had a pretty good one. Hey Leo, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you here. Hope you're doing well. What is up? Qu'est-ce que ça? Or whatever. Alright, that's full. We drop that in at the cows. You found a way to get Robux for free. Did you? Oh, neat. That sounds good. Some sites and things claim that they'll give you Robux for free if you participate in surveys and various other stuff. There's also some apps out there which claim that if you play games via their app, they will give out Robux gift cards, vouchers, codes and stuff. I don't know if I quite buy all that. But what has been your discovery, Leo? I won't cut you off. What? This is water. Cows, I'm very specifically giving you water. Why won't you take the water? I might not know much about cows, but I know for a fact that this damn well worked in Farm Sim 19. We used to have horses, and I used to put the watering can on the thing. So if you've found a way to get Robux for free, Leo, have you been taking advantage of it? What's the sitch? Rewards on Xbox. Oh yes, Xbox reward system does it as well, yeah. Oh no, don't tell me this cow lemon pasture doesn't work properly. I'm a little bit confused now. So, with the rewards on Xbox, Leo, is it a case of if you put time into games on Xbox, they reward you? Is that what the basic premise is? So this was very specifically this one, right? Oh! Look at that, if I'm at a weird angle... Haha! He did it! The idiot worked out how to press buttons. Alright, just keep the cows watered. You can live for a lot longer without food than without water, so at least they're watered. That's my excuse, I'm sticking with it. You play Call of Duty and Roblox and earn points for doing their stuff. Yeah, okay, so they reward you for playtime. That's really cool, Leo, that they now do that. That's a nice incentive. Certainly keeps players sweet. That much is true. So let's quickly refill this water tank. While the AI is doing the seeding over here, I'll fill up the... Hold on, where did I leave the forklift? Over here, right? Let's fill the flatbed up with tomato pallets and then get them ready to be sold up at that Farmer Betsy's whatever, however. Football 4 and only have 1,358. Leo, everyone starts somewhere. The thing is, treat it as it's an extra benefit from something you do anyway, right? Anything that you get is a bonus. So at least it will be a satisfaction when you save up enough points to make use of it. That's gonna feel real good. Oh my god, this stupid... Okay, let's do this another way. When I said stupid, by the way, it's me that's more stupid than the actual trailer. Stupid me, not stupid it. But oh yeah, the harvesting needs to go away. It's done for the year, isn't it? Push this back. That should then connect the... thing here. Hold on. There we go. You need 6,700 points for Robux. So think of it like this, Leo. You're already 20% of the way there. You've already done 1/5 of it, right? That's excellent. How many Robux do you get for them 6,000 points as well? Is a follow-up question of mine. I ask only out of curiosity, not out of criticism. Because think about it, even if it's like 1,000 Robux, you get 400. Okay. Right. Well, it's still something. Maybe the, maybe the rewards on Xbox system have a higher amount of Robux for a slightly, you know, fractional amount of points? So like maybe they do 1,000 Robux for like 13,000 points? Is there anything like that? Or do they only offer the 400 package? Because you could think of it as, if you've got a higher valued pack, if you wait longer, you get more out of it. Just an idea, you know? Just a thought. Why am I not able to... It's only the 400. Okay. Well, 400 is 400 more than 0. I know, the floor here is made of floor. But hear me out. That's 400 more than you would have had, is my point. Right, I'm not even going to drive this thing forward. Let's reverse it into the garage. I think I had the combine harvester via gate 2, didn't I? Because I put the small tractor in 1. I know the tractor's out at the moment, but... Oh no, am I going to get myself stuck in a tree again? Nope. Right, let's go. Combine harvester. Gate 2. Trying to remember buttons. It's been a whole week. So I didn't play last weekend. Oh, sorry, 2 weeks. So I didn't play last weekend. You're grinding on blocks fruits. Excellent. Honestly, Leo, I would recommend looking into one fruit as well. You might prefer one fruit. Obviously, everyone's got their own opinion, but I know that when I played one fruit with Black, I had a better time with that than I did when we played block fruits together. Because Black did initially try to get me to play block fruits, and I said to him, nah, this is kind of buns, got anything else? And then he showed me one fruit, and that was slightly better. Even though, to be fair, you say your friends play it, so you know what? I'd rather play an average game with friends than a good game on my own. Or, you know, average versus decent. So, I suppose that your previous statement just mutified my comment. Yeah, so far on my new laptop, I've only installed Europa Universalis 4, so I could get some of the files set up, because when you first put it on, it sets up certain files. And oh my god, this new laptop of mine, man, EU4 runs like an absolute dream. I might even be able to run EU5 on it by the looks of it. Or I should be able to, which is going to be lovely. So I might be putting out EU5 videos as well now, or instead of, we'll see. I'll probably choose the EU4 series I'm currently recording, but I don't know. I still think maybe holding off on EU5 might be better because it needs time to update and get better. It's a thought though. Maybe I need to consult Noop. Noop's somebody that I know is rather ardent watcher of the EU4 stuff. If he'd rather me do EU5, then I don't know, at this point I'm just voicing out my thoughts rather than anything of true note. Nice. I'm not going to double stack the tomatoes on this one. I did it before and it was a nightmare trying to do them. So let's leave things like this. And how's the... Alright, they've got a few more strips to go. Okay, oh, let's change the station, shall we? Where's my favourite? Oh, this is currently playing this song. Okay, we're staying here for a second. This song's playing, I'm not skipping it. This song is truly the GOAT of the game. He says hyping it up like it's high octane, but actually it's just very chill. I'm like, yeah, so good, Pog, but actually it's just this. Right, let's do it so I'm not in the way of the AI worker. Head round the side. Yeah, they're going to be working inward. Don't worry, I know that there's a few problems with the stuff that's not ploughed and not seeded on this farm. I'll just deal with it next season. I think I said that previous season as well, actually. But don't care, didn't ask. It's such a smooth little song. Excellent, let's get rid of these. I can unfasten the tension belts. Chill. Da, da, da. Still up? There we go. It's only because it's not tension belt that I just had to see it go down. I didn't know how far it was. Oh, that's important. I need to download the listener to make sure that it's kept my account. I assume it's going to just connect via the Steam account rather than anything else. If not, then I need to do the account recovery stuff. How much is... Let's have a look. We need a harvester. A mower, if you will. What's this little thing? It's a hand mower? Oh, that's so cute. I almost want to use this. Bush cutter? We can use a scythe. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I'm taking this. If this is really bad, then oh well. But I really have to check that. Also, it doesn't count as a hand tool, like the chainsaw. Really? Okay. I did a couple months ago, actually, funnily enough, before I started the Farm Sim 22 series here. I was watching a video of people harvesting, cutting grass with a scythe. Man, that's pretty cool footage to watch, honestly. Very cool footage to watch, I have to say. Also, hold on. Oh, what is this cursory? Look at this. We can see my cat. What is this cursory? Look, what's the arm doing? Turn on mower. What mower? You need to unfold the tool. Oh, damn. This is great. Right, onwards we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off the field, the side, it's off the side of the grass we go. Wow. I'm actually impressed. This actually impresses me somewhat. Can I just pick it up? Good. It's pick-upable. I really feel like it should be treated as a hand tool. Also, where did it just go? Nice. Hello, how do you do, fellow kids? Right. That was an eventable time. Let me pick it up. I'm trying to enter vehicle. I'm trying to pick up. And yes, stick drift is going all weird today. Stop being so nutty. Okay. I have to see this for myself. If this is no good, I'm setting it back. And oh yeah, I was using the small track, but it actually has a secondary field to sort out, doesn't it? Someone forgot. Don't know who, but someone did. I blame Calg personally. Oh! There goes the forklift. Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. Right, okay. Tractor. Can you please deal with the other field as well? I know it's my fault because I forgot to set it, but I'd really like it if you could do it, please. So, onward. Pop. Right, there we go. Where's my scythe? Okay, let's see how this works. Lower mower. Turn on mower. This ain't cutting shit. This is nothing more than for giggles. Alright, this is being sold. You had your chance. You squandered it. How do I do this again? Told you I'm rusty. Okay. It's a vehicle, but it doesn't even show up on the damn map. It shows that, but it doesn't show that. Okay, I'll have to go into owned items. Right, that's a 50 quid loss. What about the hand mower? Wasn't it like 14 grand or something? If it's like super expensive, I won't bother with it. But if it's a small little price, I can deal with it. Where are you? I'm spaced out. Huh? That's mower headers. Vehicles. 14 grand. Let's give this a shot. If this is no good, I just sell this too. I'm figuring it out. Oh, damn, we can actually go to 5 miles an hour with this bad boy. I wonder if I turn it off, lower it, would it be like not your grass? Yeah, you don't have access to this land. Okay. So that's an indication that it should actually work. If it's saying you don't have access to this land, it means that it's something that would otherwise take up the resource. So, can't say much fairer than that. But I don't know if I'll need to bale the grass or if I have to like scoop it up into a like a telehandler type scoopy deal. Turn off and lower. This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. I'm truly getting dicked out by useful crap. Oh well. That's a couple grand hit. Meanwhile, let's just use some sort of flip parkour, hopefully. Hey Portable, nice to have you here buddy, hope you're doing good. Honour and a pleasure as always. Hope you've had a good weekend. Nah, I think I stuck this one. I think I'm just going to simply be able to walk it in a circle and it just fix itself here. Maybe? Signs of hope? I see it ebb slightly, amazing. Else because I read your comment saying amazing weekend at the same time. I meant awesome, but yeah. Amazing weekend, glad to hear it. How's mine? Absolutely wonderful. I have a new laptop, slash new PC. It's great. And yesterday I spent almost the entire day with my buddies, hanging out. Very nice. It was a massive change of events from what I previously had planned, but you know, change of plans for the better. I'm never going to complain. Very cool. It definitely is. Now that I have a PC where I can actually type the C and V keys without having a coin flip chance of the whole thing crashing on the D drive, yeah. But I will be spending after this stream, I will be spending the time transferring over certain files. You just took a 7-week shelf exam, by the way. Nice. I thought you were doing medicine, not carpentry. Well, that sounds cool. It's been abysmal. Okay, that answers my follow-up question. Well, fingers crossed that you've done well for it. You can sleep properly for 4 days. Ah, you've got this in the bag, Portable. I have every hope and faith. in your capabilities. You've truly got this. In the meantime, let's go back to shelving the tomatoes onto the trailer. Hey Millsy, hey Portable. No, that's straw we just went past, not hay. How did you chat up a fit bird? Oh, I tend not to. that's Portable, that's the neat thing. You don't. Just be yourself. Just be true to yourself. Don't be anything. I would say, stay true to yourself. Don't use a fake personality. Let yourself shine through. Show her that you're listening. Show a bit of dedication and affection. And then, you know, inevitably squander the opportunity for someone else to take them. I hope that answers your question. Welcome to my TED Talk. See, Master of Love over here. Even though on an honest note, I would genuinely just say, just be yourself. If there's somebody you already know, just keep at it, being friendly. If somebody you don't know, what's the worst that happens? They say no. Just, hey, I like you, can I get your number? Even though doing in real life interactions in 2026 is not on anybody's bingo card list, let's be honest. Actual interactions in 2026. What, are you crazy? You know, honestly, the winner is hold up a boombox and play "Fit But You Know It" by The Streets on full blast. Oh man, A Grand Don't Come For Free was definitely an album of all time. I don't remember if I actually ever put that on that old tier list, that old music album tier list I made. I think I did. It's been a while since I made that though. Oof, look at that. Almost smooth. Smooth Criminal. So I take it, Paul, but you found somebody that you like on while you're at university. What if they tell you to get bent? Then you shot your shot. And that's a mission failed. Mission failed, we'll get him next time. That's the wrong answer. What do you meant to say instead? Oh, I'll bend you over. Follow and stalk. Ah, yes. The Incel's Guide to Relationships. Insert year here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that about? That was close. Follow and stalk. What are they, a vegetable? I only meant because of the stalk thing. That wasn't a very funny point. Don't worry. I said I wasn't going to, but let's do the double stacking thing here. Ooh, smooth. That's why they call me Skillsy Millsy. In fact, they don't call me Skillsy Millsy at all. How's the workers getting on? New Hollander work is getting closer to being done. So I've fed our cows water portable, but we don't have... What? What the hell just happened to Beethoven? Unlucky. Yeah, the cows are now watered, they just need to be fed. The plan will be to probably use hay, but I can't really afford a mower yet. Because mowers are somewhat expensive. Yeah, we had cows last time. Also, this says it does, it's a mower, but it really isn't. It did absolutely nothing. So yeah, this is what we'd need. Something like this. Unless I've forgotten how the mower headers work in relation to, like, tractors and stuff. Because we might be able to just attach a mowing tool to a tractor. I think we can just do that. And then we'll bale it up and give it to the cows. We should be able to just do regular. Cows are extremely toxic to the atmosphere, indeed. Did you know 70% of cows are in Silver League and League of Legends? That's why they're so toxic. Not kidding. Yeah, I know. I know they're toxic to the atmosphere. The whole methane stuff specifically is one of the main things. Considering they're one of the top contributors to the high levels of methane in the atmosphere. Yeah. As you so correctly put just there, yes. They're one of the big contributors towards the methane in the ozone layer. And I'm not talking about the people that sung Drago Stud in Day. Great song though. Hold on, we've done this side. Whoop! No! That was almost a 360. Actually, no, it was a 180, let's be honest. Yeah? And we'll just plop this on. Nice and simply. Right, down. Then off. Nice. Can't wait to fumble at the last pallet here. And no, I don't have a spare tractor to move this yet. I'm just getting things ready for. Steven does this on average 14-20 times a day with a very low quantity. That's true, Portable, but there's not 8 billion cows in the world, are there? That is a counterpoint. Imagine if there are 8 billion cows. Unless there are 8 billion cows, but like, I don't know statistically how many cows there are. I will say that insects account for over 25% of the overall world's population of animals in the world, obviously including humans. Like, it's insane. Even just the amount of ants is like stupidly high. Never mind the everything else. Fasten tension belt. Nice. I'm feeling more tense already. have a look here. So the air worker's about a fifth of the way through this field, and this guy's got about 30% of the work left to do, or 30% of the field. It was about 50% of the overall work that I had them automatically do. So yeah, the plan will be to buy a mower header. We want something that's not too expensive. This is only 2.4 meters. Let's go with a 4 meter wide mower. I know, more costs, but which is silly considering last stream I said there's no more real costs and everything from here is a profit. That's kind of true, but now we've got cows. It's just another part of the equation. The statement was more true pre-cows rather than post-cows. Alright, I just stopped for a second. I was checking things on my side. So here's our cows. Again, I can't actually name them, regrettably. So in theory, one of these is called Cowgrat at least. And then there was what was the other name we had? Wasn't it portable bovines? Didn't somebody say portable bovine? Maybe Dragon or Cow said it? Pretty smart. Health 0%. If their health is 0%, that would imply they're not alive. So I'm a little confused. I assume they mean 0%, like 0% damage. Not that they have 0% of their overall health. Also, for those that didn't know, cows are actually meant to be a pretty good indication as to whether or not it's going to rain. Because wet grass is actually bad for a cow's digestion. When they sense that it's going to rain, they will lie down on the grass, so that there's at least a patch of grass that's dry. So with these cows here, it probably wouldn't be raining because only one or two are lying down. If near a whole herd were lying down, that'd be an indication that it'd be raining soon. If it wasn't already raining. It's crazy to think though that despite the fact they have 4 stomachs and all they eat is grass, they don't like wet grass. Nothing within their entire digestion system can deal with wet grass. Weird, isn't it? You'd have thought cows would have adopted the whole eating pebbles thing. But I suppose not. And I'm still keeping the chicken feed boxes just in case there's an issue. Let's have a look here. Yeah, nice. There's something else I was going to sort out this time. I know there's all these, but they don't count. I suppose I could look on the contract to see if there's any contract jobs, like for somebody to have me harvest for somebody. For instance, I've got my harvester and whatever. What contracts are there? Contract. Mow the grass, then dry it with a tedder and bale it. Use your equipment. See here, mowing the grass. Fertilize, figure out what you want, any type of fertilizer. Harvest potatoes and send them to mini grey sale. How about I do this in the meantime, and we have a little look. So we're leasing this. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Field 12, that said, right? Let's find out where field 12 is. I don't think that field 12 is too far away from me. Excuse me? We're meant to be able to attach to this. Thank you. So field 12 is quite a way away. Oh well. This could be a nice little earner in the meantime, while my AI workers drain my money. I'm doing work for someone else so that I can have my AI workers do my work. Why does it feel like this is a weird sort of turnover? Imagine if I could then get the AI worker to harvest the potatoes so that I can complete the contract using AI workers. That would just be ridiculous. If I wanted to, I'd probably game the system and use these lease vehicles to fulfill my own needs, but I'm not going to. This is also a taste of what's going to be coming up when I can afford, like, the potato harvesters and stuff, because I'm sure I want to get around to all the other crop types. At the moment, we're just doing sorghum and oats and barley and stuff because it's the convenient and nice way to start. Okay. Let's head down to field 12. Oh yeah, let's there we go. Doesn't feel right when it's not classical, you know? We'll park this bad boy over here. And let's bring this down. Let's be honest, the potato harvesters just look wild, don't they? Look at it. It's just a big old crazy machine. It also does not handle well. Because it's such a wide boy. So what's the plan here? Harvest fields and potato and take them HH midding grain sales. Brilliant. Don't remember where HH midding grain sales is. Right, because it's not near my base. Or if it is near my... Oh! The exclamation mark will do it. There's a giant exclamation mark on the map. I bet you that's HH midding grain sales. Wait, what? Why am I... I accidentally unfolded. I'll explain it. Let's have a little look. That is HH mini grain sales. Okay, I was just making sure. My dumbass hasn't been around this part of the map too much yet. It might be Millstown, but I haven't done much exploring. Even if I might own it, supposedly. Total steering mode. Crab steering. Oh, look at that. Crab steering. How cool is that? You can just automatically crab Damn. That's pretty handy. You finally learned about testicular torsion. What we speak about testicular torsion like a couple of weeks ago though, Portable. Or are you saying it because we were talking about it? Did we? I could have sworn we did. I could be misremembering though, don't forget. I do talk about a lot of shite with a lot of people. I only remember part of what I say. I don't remember everything. All the time. I do try to remember, but there's just... it sometimes just falls out. Just unfold the harbour stuff. We're nearly there. Oh, look at that. Look at this absolute work of art. It's a lot more serious and painful than you initially thought. Oh, God, yeah. It is not nice. Fairly certain I recall me wincing when you were first talking about it. Like, it is not good. Turn on. Blah. Go. Speaking from experience, luckily not. Why is this not going in? Oh, it is going in. It just took a while to... At least I should say not from first-hand experience. Hey, this is kind of neat. Look at it all. Potatoes are flying in now. Also, I think I mentioned this with my buddy earlier. Why are there potatoes but there's no potato heat? Don't you think it's weird? Like, where's the rest of it? Hello, Nipple. Welcome. Most common cause gang stuff. For sure. Left. This tool is reserved for contract work. Yeah, I know. But welcome, Nickel. Happy 2026. Hope you're doing well. Oh, for real? I think that's the kind of conversation you need to have with this fit bird you're talking to, Portable. To be honest, I'm sure she'd love it. That's how you make a girl... Okay, no, hold on. It is doing its thing. I thought it wasn't working a second there. Yeah, that's how you make a girl weak at the knees and swoon. Happy New Year, absolutely, Happy New Year. May this one be a better one for you. It's also the year of the horse. For those that follow the Zodiac calendar, absolutely dripping with discharge. Now that's an electricity move. 5 pp, 50% chance to hit, high chance of causing paralysis. Oh man, old school Pokemon days. Supposedly there's already somehow leaks about Pokemon 10th generation. I don't know how, but apparently there is. I'm a little dubious, but I suppose it's not my place. Oh, this is how am I going to do this? I might need to put this somewhere more appropriate. Pokemon stopped being good long ago. For me, the last time I truly enjoyed a Pokemon series was Sinnoh region, so Diamond and Pearl. I didn't mind Black and White. I certainly don't think it was all that. Yeah, look at that conveyor belt off this. Isn't that cool? Or is that just me? Is that just me because I'm uncool? Speaking of which, my nephew did make me play My Singing Monsters games with him earlier. Don't know why, he's been getting back into My Singing Monsters. It's a game that we didn't touch for a long while. And now all of a sudden he's getting back into it, and I don't know why. Now it's repetitive. See, the thing is, when you're saying Pokemon is now repetitive slop, I think what the problem with Pokemon now is, and of course I'm speaking as an old boomer head, right? I think the problem now with Pokemon is that they feel like they have to have a very extravagant gimmick every single region now. Since, was it Sword and Shield where they added Gigantamaxing? Mind you, the Sun and Moon having the different Pokemon based on the Alola region was just a fun, neat difference, but everything from Gigantamaxing onwards was just unnecessary. Gigantamaxing and Terastallizing and all these weird mechanics and features for Pokemon to be able to do. I think that's a point of excessiveness, if you ask me. That's my take. Also, the kids nowadays will never know about how hidden moves were field moves, because now they've added like Pokemon assists, so it just does that. So no more is there hidden machines in the same concept as how they used to be. Because you can just do the abilities by unlocking the features. Raw? Oh, I don't care if it's raw. I think they're just a bit, I just think they're a bit OTT, if you ask me. But it is a to each their own. You said you can set up cage traps to trap some birds. Oh yeah, because you asked about how to catch a fit bird. Yeah, if the bird's got some energy, you might want to put a lot more cages down. Yeah, you said earlier follow and stalk. More like just abduct. Unless it's a goose. Oh wow, this thing works in reverse. Look at that. Wild. This thing's strike zone is ridiculously good. Your bird is kind of like 5'10", you don't know if it's new species or something? Ah, 5'10" is the average height of a man in the UK. That bird would be considered of average size if they were a man. No, actually, the average height of a man in the UK is actually 5'9". Sorry, I'm deceiving you. Enough with the cringe slot. No, you can carry on. You got this. Just a bit of wild banter, nothing harmful. I will complete this job through to the end regardless of what the AI workers are doing on my land, by the way. Looks like the New Hollander worker on the 99% of your thoughts of satire. So much satire but no actual wheels. Well, to be fair, Bauble, I do hope that sometimes when I say things like the actual solutions of abduction, I hope people know that I'm not actually being serious. That's the only problem with satire. Some people might not realise that we're being sarcastic. There's like a certain level of uncertainty, which is why satire and sarcasm doesn't always work. Which is part of the reason why people don't get British humour, because a lot of British humour is satire and sarcasm. And to be fair, slapstick comedy, but because it's got a subtlety to it, and a dryness to it, it's not always seen as humorous. But that's just your funny bone. I should be able to get this strip done before filling up. That's what she said. I do see a tiny strand of potato over there that needs to be dealt with. You don't understand British because it's not understandable. Truth zero. Okay, that's all the potatoes in here. So let's send this to the big old exclamation mark on the map. If you watch a British stand-up guy, you'd be lucky at 2 out of 50 jokes. That explains it. To be fair, in my opinion, one of the worst British comedians is Jimmy Carr. A lot of people like him, but I personally don't like him at all. I never have really found him funny. He's just... Which is weird, because I used to really like watching Big Fat Quiz of the Year every New Year's Eve. Like, is the crowd a paid actor? It's only because you're used to laugh tracks in American sitcoms, which, to be fair, most of the people that were used in the laugh tracks would be dead now, because a lot of the laugh tracks that are used in American comedies were actually recorded in the 50s. The more you know. Right. I'm in the wrong place. skin issue. This looks more appropriate. Yeah, right. How does this empty itself then? Thank you, stop being a regional accent joke. But much like with a lot of countries and horrible, that's the case with a lot of countries that have dialect jokes. Like sometimes when I'm reading the manga and they talk about, and there's usually the odd joke about Kansai dialect, I'm just like, I get the premise of what the joke is, but because it's not my native language, I'm like, oh, okay. Cup of tea. I did have one earlier, but I could do with another one. But it's getting later on in the evening. I might not make one this evening. Don't know if I quite. I say I kind of fancy one, but I'm not too sure, you know. To be fair, I have been liking my teas on the milkier side lately, Paul. I will say that much. And see, now sugar cubes aren't really a thing that you find as much anymore. Normally it's just like, you know, you do it as teaspoons rather than lumps when it comes to sugar. Sugar cubes are a very old, outdated thing. Even though you're not wrong, I do tend to have 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar in a cup of tea. If it's a small cup, then I'd have 2. If it's a bigger one, I sometimes do 3. Go on, potatoes. Fill. Nice. And while this is filling, actually, let's go back to here. Tea or coffee? Oh, tea every time. Coffee, I can't do coffee. Coffee I can do at one specific temperature range, which is, have I seen the news? I talk about the news how your stupid president bombed Venezuela and then captured their president and his wife because it's a country with like the highest level of crude oil in the world. Yeah, I've seen that. Trump can't be virtue signalling about peace when he's doing bullshit like that. Let's be honest. I know politics isn't the best thing to talk about, but that's my take. All this whole trying to keep the peace thing, yeah. Bombing another country and abducting their ruler is definitely a peacekeeping act, right? Donald's reason was that they do drug production. So what? They make drugs. People make drugs in the US as well. People grow weed. People make drugs over here in greenhouses and such. What's this point? There isn't one. But there is a point here. I'm stuck in a tree. Fold harvester. Yeah, Paul, that is what you'd refer to as a guise, rather than an actual, like, legitimate reason. Let's be honest. but I will otherwise drop that topic. Don't worry, if it was something that the Prime Minister or the King over here did, I would be saying the same thing. It's not just me being anti-American or anti-Trump. It very much is just, it is his stupid idea. It's like the citizens have their president, but that doesn't make it any more right what he did, does it? It doesn't. That's not a justification for the action. That's like a shrug. That's all I'm saying. 12 trillion Venezuelan bolivar. Oh, the Venezuelan bolivar currency is absolutely atrocious. But like I say, if somebody like this, Paul, if Trump does all that, he throws bombs at another country and abducts their leader, right? If someone sneezed in his direction, he'd see it as a moral outcry and offence against the country. Like, have your cake and eat it too then, yeah? That's a comparative point. As much as I said I didn't want to touch the subject, we're here now. At the end of the day, countries should be allowed to resolve their own issues in the house. Like, look at Poland a few years ago, Paul. Well, there was uproars in, or was it in Belarus? It might have been Belarus, actually. There was uproar because of how a voting was conducted. You know? But they sorted it out themselves. That's all I'm saying. The moral of the story really is make love, not war. Condoms are cheaper, but oh well. Belarus is corrupted. To be fair, corruption's just world over, isn't it? They do fuck all. Well, to be fair, Portable, from my very limited knowledge, Belarus or Belarusia is actually just means like Russia. With the yellow bit, I'm fairly certain is like or similar to. So it's basically just part Russia as their country name, if I recall correctly. Which, again, my knowledge of Russia is nothing. Of Russian is nothing, despite the fact that I've watched Russian alphabet law many times. Their leader followed the Russian regime. Yeah, but I do know a few. I used to work with a few people that were Lithuanian. I've met a couple of people who are, you know, from Estonia and Latvia, and the premise seems to be that they just sort of are forced to follow like Russian language and stuff out of. If you border Russia, it's a scary time kind of deal. It's one of those. That's a whole other kettle of fish. You know. What's Dragon sending me? Right? And that one is so true. Eastern Europe, yeah. Eastern Europe and the shell nut. Oh! The trader's full again. On we go. Time to miss the building again. Have I seen the Balkans? I have never been to the Balkans, so I personally have not seen the Balkans. Yeah, there you go. I've spoken to people from Serbia before. I have read Bosnian paperwork. I've seen a Ukrainian phytosanitary certificate, but I have not seen the Balkans. And the only thing I can remember of, I believe it's in Serbian. I think it's Serdigan Pozdrav is with kind regards, right? Everyone hates each other there. I mean, that's just due to time-worn rivalries and stuff, I suppose. You're not sure? Well, I used to see it a lot on emails. I'm fairly certain that something on the line Serdigan Pozdrav is with kind regards, and it's slightly differently spelt, but pretty much the same in Bosnian too, if I recall. I used to speak to a fellow called Nemanja. Was it Nemanja who was Serbian? I think so. Nice guy. Serbia, Slovakia. Well, Slovakia and Serbia are two different places. I used to get on quite well as well with a lady who came from Hungary. And then she was replaced by a lady in the same position who was Bulgarian, and she was also a nice lady. So I've spoken to a few people with various, Balkan identities. And there was a time I was looking slightly into Magyar / Hungarian. Very disorientating language when you first look at it. There was a country in Eastern Europe that's made up of two countries. Are you thinking of Bosnia and Herzegovina? Oh, they're now separated. It might have been Serbo-Slovakia. I don't know too much about ancient Balkan knowledge. I realised just then that you said was made up, not but when you said they're now separated, I was like, yeah, it's not Bosnia and Herzegovina then. Don't worry, I was delay something. I don't know enough Portable to be able to confirm or deny what you're talking about. But you writing Yoko something always makes you think Yugoslavia, which of course used to be called Czechoslovakia, and then became the Czech Republic. On. I also didn't see what percentage of this build I've done for the contract. I'm assuming it's about 18%. And unfortunately, we are going to have to empty this damn trailer like 11 times. Very annoying. But such is the way of things. It's a nice little injection. Considering that the job is worth about 3 times the current treasury. Contract on field 12 is 20% completed. Well, there you go. See, this is the sort of thing we'll do later when we get our hands on a proper potato harvester. This will be neat. You can actually get an AI worker to do the contract for you. Turn them off, but there you go. You can actually do it. Wild. So you can get a whole bunch of contracts, get the AI to start working on them, and then you just pick up the pieces here and there. Crazy. Not my intention though. My intention is to do this myself while my AI workers do my jobs. That's something I could have been doing earlier from the get-go to help assuage AI payments. Oh well. It's also nice to be on a different part of the map. I know it's a similar looking area, I know it's similar looking while we're on the field, but it's just, I don't know, it feels nice to have a slight difference. Right, circle time, baby. I'm feeling a change up. Oh, you didn't. There you go. Excellent. Extensive research. You've been looking into the stuff. I'd be interested to know. It's Czechoslovakia. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Czechoslovakia, which then becomes the Czech Republic. Yeah, used to be known as Yugoslavia. Then it became known as Czechoslovakia. And then after World War II, it's the Czech Republic and Slovakia. You didn't notice? Ah, it doesn't matter. You found out what you were. It was earwigging at you, and you found out the solution. So that's what matters. To be fair, I've also been doing my explaining of some things earlier. My friend didn't understand what the phrase "crossing the Rubicon" meant, so I had to explain it to him. He was treating it like as in it was a physical about being a physical crossing, and he didn't understand the expression. So I had to explain it to him. To be fair, he asked. It wasn't just me telling him out of no reason. He said he actually was like. I said to him, "Do you actually want to know?" And he was like, "Yeah." The what now? The Rubicon, and I don't mean the drink. The what now? Have you never heard of the? Have you never heard the phrase "crossing the Rubicon" before either, Portable? It's actually one of the bigger events in Roman history. The crossing of the Rubicon. Also, recently Sabaton had a song about it, which is a pretty good song. I mean, I already knew about the event of the crossing of the Rubicon, but the song is awesome. It was a collaboration between Sabaton and someone else, and I don't remember who it was. You did know about what's the expression. The expression is literally just crossing the Rubicon. The expression is literally just when you cross the expression is literally just crossing the Rubicon. That is literally the entire expression. Yeah, that is literally the expression. Nothing fancy or whatever. It's literally just that. I mean, what's it mean? Well, crossing the Rubicon is an expression that literally just. So the expression "crossing the Rubicon" basically is saying that you're going past the point of no return. It's a defiance thing, isn't it? When someone's crossing the Rubicon, they've made a mark to fully define going against something, Let me guess, it means to cross the Rubicon. No, it doesn't just mean physical walking across the river. It's the act behind what Julius Caesar did as what the expression now garners, not the actual walking across the river thing. To be fair, it's not an often used phrase, but still definitely a phrase. Yeah, I didn't think I'd have to explain it too much to you, seeing as you already knew about the event. I still don't know what that rabbit thing is. I still haven't seen it portable. I still have no idea. I mean, I know you've explained it to me, but I haven't, you know, I mean, it hasn't come up to me anywhere at all. It has not made its presence known. Any way, shape or form. In my head, it's still a rabbit from Alice in Wonderland meme. In my head, that's my head canon, and I'm sticking to it. As I'm harvesting the carbohydrate for money, would that make me a pro-tato? Asking for a friend? Go on, go in. I see you side-eyeing me. Let me guess, you got a rabbit watch me again. You don't think so? Well, it certainly doesn't make me an amateur tato, does it? Beep beep. Onwards and upwards. Beep beep. And again, it's so weird that when I go into the cab, the engine becomes quieter. I don't know, it still feels weird to me. But oh well. What do I know? Also, at some point we'll be buying up this area for all the trees at a far later date and work on the timber part of the industry. But that's not for a long ass while yet. We've only just bought cows. What kind of birds do I like? Are you... No. I'm going to assume you mean the actual ones with hollow birds that fly, right? So I like penguins. I kind of like penguins. Robins are also a personal bird to my family. We often refer to, whenever we see a robin, we often refer to it as my granddad. So robins have significance within my family in that sense. Like, we never get robins over here in the summer, but last year, like in July, I saw a random robin just fly down and just stand right near me. And I was just like, oh, hi, Grandad. You know? Yes, Robin. I like robins. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's got familial significance to my lot. I actually quite like crows. They're very, very interesting animals. Corvids are not just crows, rooks and jackdaws, the whole corvid family, very, very clever animals. Well, they reckon, Portable, that an adult crow has roughly the intelligence of a 7-year-old child. They're like one of the smartest. I mean, they're definitely like the smartest bird, but they're like one of the smartest animals. Full stop. It's insane. You like pigeons? I can't say I'm a pigeon enjoyer. I don't mind pheasants. I see pheasants every now and then. They're kind of neat. Parrots. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Parrots are great. As are macaws. As are... I mean, I don't mind cockatiels, but for sure, parrots and parakeets are great. Swans are scary but gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Over here in the UK, swans are actually protected under the Crown. So people that actually harm swans, it is an actual offence. I'm fairly certain that's a thing that's still going on. It definitely was the case under Elizabeth II, but I think that's still true under Charles the... Hold on, which Charles am I? Oh yeah, at the moment Charles III, right? No, Charles IV, King Charles. Oh my god, why is my head going dirt? But yeah, swans are protected under the Crown. It's crazy. It's not necessarily illegal to touch swans, Portable, but to do any significant harm to a swan is basically illegal. Anyway you go. Sure thing. Nice to have you here, Black. Nice of you to pop on in. They'll slap your wrist if you do it. Yeah, pretty much. He's just going in for a slight taste, you promise. Your final 3 words. That's four of them. Oh, I am Spartacus? Atomic. Well, that's a nuclear statement, Black. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Portable. But there you go. It's a thing. From an anime. Yeah, I thought so, and I'm guessing that the anime is blue lock until your current fascination, I would guess. Besides, they weren't your final 3 words, Black. Your final 3 words at the moment are away I go. exactly, Bauble. It's like how in the States you guys have it's kind of like how in the States you guys have an affinity towards golden. No, they're bald eagles, right? Not golden eagles. So if anybody touches like bald eagles, like the president goes crazy or whatever. Or, you know, just people go crazy. Kind of the same, but over here there's like actual like laws behind it, kind of deal. Also, when it comes to birds, don't you think it's weird? But they always flamingo, but none of them flamin stop. Just saying. They should take a break every once in a while. Oh, oops, oops, oops. I have no idea what that is either, Paul, but I assume that's something more to do with the rabbit watch meme. I assume it's like rabbit watch meme 2 electric boogaloo. Is my guess. Again, with minimal things. Oh, Black sent me the I am atomic change. Evidence in the Shadow. Oh, I've heard of Evidence in the Shadow. Isn't that a relatively old anime? In front of you, a smaller truck with a big tractor slot. Exactly. So true. It's alright. The tractor that we're renting out here is only a Massey Ferguson anyway. Nothing important. Not a big fan of Massey Fergusons. The thing is, a lot of people around here, I mean, we have quite a lot of tractors and that come around because I live in more of an area which has always been more of a farming, agricultural place. So there's quite a few tractors balling around here and there, and quite a lot of them are Massey Fergusons. I see the odd New Hollander and the odd John Deere here and that, but a lot of people around here use Masseys. The exam is done, irreversible and irreparable damage to your brain. Well, just think of the results. And if you fail, your disappointment can be measurable. Because it's a number out of 100. You're literally sleeping 3 AM, waking 6 AM for 4 straight days. Yeah, that almost sounds like my how my routine's been for the last like month now. Content is like 100. I know. I like to provide the high octane content on a Sunday. Keep everybody energized. I still maintain that I've been quite enjoying putting Farm Sim on Sundays here. It's like a nice little thing, you know? Maybe it's just me that's just been enjoying it, but I've certainly been enjoying it, I'll say that much. What are we harvesting anyways? This is potatoes. I mean, this isn't even ours yet, but this is indeed farmer field slop. This is them silly Incan things and them silly Incan circles that grow in the ground. There's bound to be an alt history world out there somewhere where Walter Raleigh never made his mark, or whatever. You just scratch me out in OCD. OCD's nuts. To be fair, poor boy, I have to get every single strand of potato here, because if I don't complete the criteria. And to be fair, I do like to do the Excuse me, OCD. I mean, I do have funny little OCD quirks / tendencies. They're the sort of things that you probably wouldn't have paid attention to. But I don't think they would be audibly evident. And you certainly wouldn't see the one about me having just set foot in a room on my right foot. And of course I have some OCD tendencies. You don't get neurodivergent without having some sort of almost obsessive tendency somewhere down the line. It's not a true OCD tendency. Most neurodivergent people have some psychological routine or tendency. Beep. I quite like this piece. It almost makes me think Studio Ghibli. Or they'd ever put any of Joe Hisaishi's work in Farming Sim, but that piece in particular almost reminiscent. We all have some of it, don't we? Oh yeah, it's all inbuilt. The thing is, it's just that neurodivergent people have it more than other people. I was speaking to somebody the other day, and they said they don't have an internal monologue, which really surprised me. But that there's people out there that I knew there'd be some people that don't, but that sounds weird to me to not have an internal monologue. That is something that you'd sometimes notice that that is something that you'd notice that at times I have, for sure, because there'll be times where I say part of a sentence and then I've internal monologued the other half of the sentence and then I've followed up. And there's also people who can't imagine stuff. Yeah, imagine not imagining. Oh, the money reserve's going low. It's only because I've got AI workers and they're doing seeding. Sure, I'll be fine. Have I come too far? Hold on. No, I hadn't yet. Good. If it doesn't actually have a practical effect, in fact, people with these traits are usually smarter than ordinary people. Hello, I'm your exception to your rule. My mate the other day called me a smart fella, and I said to him I'd rather be a fart smeller. And that's how that conversation ended. I can't even remember what it was we were talking about, but I gave him my thoughts on something. And he was like, yeah, see, you're a smart fella. I'm like, nah, I'm a fart smeller. Problem is, Portable, when I will admit, when I was younger, I was quite a smart ass know-it-all, right? But I've realised that as I've got older, that you just gotta let some things go, you know? Although I have always been... Part of the reason why people might think I'm smart is because I do like to try and get things correct. You know, not having misinformation in places and some such. That's what gives the perception of that I'm smart. That's partly what it is. It's not necessarily that I am smart, it's that I'm perceived to be smart, you know? These days I try not to be egotistical about intelligence because, like, it's whatever. I'm not in school anymore, so I'm not a grammar Nazi, you know. So that sort of thing. I do like to spread... It also what makes me seem smart, Portable, is that I have lots of random factoids on a lot of useless crap. I'll admit that. That is something that makes me appear to be smart, because I can come out with just random crap about all sorts of things. Again, I'm not trying to boast, I'm just trying to outline why that might be seen as the case, as opposed to anything else. But the problem is, Portable, with a lot of people, not necessarily, I just mean people in general, I guess. It's one of those, the more you know, the more you find out, the less you know. Like, because you realise just how much breadth and depth there is in everything. Like, you find something else and then realise that something else leads to something else, and then that gives you more... You know when people say that leaves more questions than answers? You could pretty much just apply that to just knowledge full stop, if you think about it. I'm not trying to be a Diogenes and, you know, do a featherless biped on you, but... Just hitting in there with a thought about it all. Alright, that gap's over. I'll try not to go much more further in depth than that, because otherwise I just feel anxious about it. Like I'm trying to over-explain myself for no reason. And it also makes me feel like the Fit But You Know It song, like I mentioned earlier, except instead of fit, it's smart. And then that makes me feel awkward about it. Or smart, but don't you know it? Great song. I think you are really fit, you're fit, but my gosh, don't you know it? You know, to be fair, when it comes to the streets, I do prefer Dry Your Eyes. Dry Your Eyes. Great song. Classic. Classic British song of the noughties. Stupid. Noughties. Yeah, they didn't behave. It's the decade of misbehaviour, the noughties. You know what? You got me with that one. You got me. Beep. a lot more. I think one of the things that's making this tedious is the fact that the leash tray they give you here is very small. You're heading off. Sure thing, Portable. Thank you for coming by as always. Honour and a pleasure. Hope you continue to enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll hopefully catch you soon, buddy. Oh man, it's nice to be able to put messages in so quick like that now. You know, to be honest, I think what I will probably do is once I finish this contract, I might call it the end of the stream for today anyway, because I need to sort out my my new PC. Make sure all of the files that I've transferred are working fine. Make sure I can get the EU4 save files working properly on my new PC, because I have to transfer over the save files. I need to make sure that they're not seen as corrupted and that they actually function. So, this isn't going to be a stream of oodles of time, as it were. I'm not trying to fool. And I guess now I need to listen to Fit That You Know It by the Streets after the stream. Oh man. Great song. Like I say, you know, honestly, I'm going to need to listen to 5 Years Time by Noah and the Whale as well. I haven't listened to it all year. Swing round, sweet chariot. I don't swing low, but like, right. And yeah, I think I'd say this piece is in my top 10 classical pieces now. If I had to sit and think about it hard enough. That's what she said. I don't know, I just said the word hard, it just made me feel like that's what she said moment. It's been one of those weekends. Right, how's the work getting on field 17? Nearly finished, you say? Oh, it is finished. Okay, excellent. Not quite though, there's a corner there, mate. Thank you. Send this back to the base, then I'll continue the stuff. So for all intents and purposes, the little tractor is now out of commission for the season, because all the big tractor needs to do is seed this plot after 18, and then it's ready to go. So I can then use that for the rest of the year round until next harvesting season. I love it when a plan comes together. So now, because I might be using because I'll probably be using the New Hollander for the tomatoes that I've got on the trailer. Let's leave this here for power washing. I also need to get that repaired. That is low on maintenance, that little tractor. Okay. Let's drive. You know what? I'm going to try no map first person. How much of this can I remember? Probably none of it. I'll probably freak myself out on the way back. Excuse me, coming through. Beep, beep. I'm bigger than you. Laws of the road, right? But also, I am the protagonist. Give me the plot armor. In before the train comes along and destroys me. Famous last words. Warning, objects in mirror may be closer than they appear. So we go past this one. We pull up into this one. Nice. Awesome. I love it when a plan becomes a flan. Right, that's all the potatoes. Back around we go. Excuse me. I love how overreacted the wheel spin is when it comes to steering. Like, tap slightly to the right, wheel goes around 17 times. Marvellous. It always comes back around, look, so that it's in the perfect third. That's not realism in my steering wheel. Nobody ever has it perfectly on 10, 2 and 6 when they're driving. I might not drive, but I know that much. I won't be doing the potato harvester in first person because that's just awkward. See? Don't need the map anymore, I got this. Got this all figured out. Drop this here. Perfect. And back on we go. Continue earning the spuds. Excellent. So there's got to be about 50% of the field left as surface area. It looked like less than that, but remember we've done the outer perimeter, which is a bigger surface area than the inside. You know how quick maths goes. Got my soul so high and my love is so. Why do I now have jitterbug in my head? Oh, wake me up before you go. I might actually have to do something I haven't done in a while and actually just sit and listen to songs later. My head now has like a little earwig mode where it feels like it needs to listen to songs. And oh, I've nearly filled up the potato stack. Oh well, let's stretch it to 100. What's the worst that could happen? See, this is one of the moments where I'm glad that I disabled crop destruction. Just an unnecessary feature that's just an annoyance over anything else. But, oh yeah, when I'm doing the contract, it will tell me what fraction of the progress that I've made anyway. It will say contract is X% done. Like, oh, it said 20%. But it should be encroaching 50 if it isn't already. Right, meantime, let's have a little look here. You. Right, excellent. Oh, it's full again already. Redonkulous. Such is the way of things. Back we go. Beep beep. If in doubt, beep beep out. Quite honestly, sorry. Excuse me, I'm just sorting out a couple of things in the background on my side. That's the random stops. I should do more first-person driving in this game when it comes to dropping off cargo. Mix it up a bit. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I did enjoy the Black Swan film with Natalie Portman in it. It was very well done. Made for a very interesting story. But Natalie Portman's a great actress anyway. I like Natalie Portman. She's cool. Potatoes, go. Cool. 50%, 57% transported. There you go. So we basically get 60% of the work done. Nice. How is the... I will go... Okay, so the big tractor's still working on field 18. Once it's done, I'll get it to auto work on field 17, of course. And that's all three of the fields planted ready for sorghum for the next year. I do love it when together comes a plan. Where's my... this one? It's this yellow sign. I was wondering where my track was. Because you weren't far enough or in stupid. What? So not that one. Am I getting my yellow signs mixed up? This one, because there's two signs together. Skill issue. There it was. Ooh. Ooh. That was a wild turning. The money reserve is going down to 3.7k. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. They're not going to drain out the last 5k in the fields, I doubt, before I finish this at the very least. Right. And I'll just stick this back in almost the exact same spot. See? You can tell by the fact that it's empty now. Excellent. Right. Back to it. 43% to go. Okay. As indicated by the game a minute ago. This is looking like a psychotic angle, considering that I got, like, you can see where the cutoff was where I filled up on the harvested earlier from the extra outwit there. But oh well. Clean that up, claim the spuds, and come back around. Hello T-Shop, nice to have you here, hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'll emote hi back to you in a sec. Aha! But hey, hi, hope you're doing well, hope you're having a good weekend. Happy 2026 to you. You join me at potato harvesting for somebody else's contract. I've got automatic AI workers to do my fields while I'm doing someone else's fields. I'm being cheeky on the subject. Just because. Contract 60% completed. Well, you know, I'm getting there. All things in due time. Wait, AI worker D is completed. Have they though? What's this tiny little... Oh no, they have. Let's send this then to field... Hold on. Yeah, I just need to go across the way. Let's turn this off again. I was derping out. Send this to field 17, get it to do its due. Well, I do my do. Okay, bring this here. I need to get back to my contracted vehicles. You know, leave vehicles for the contract. Blah blah blah, yakety schmackety. I can't wait till we're rich enough for me to be able to buy one of these bad boys. Potatoes would sure to be nice. That's nearly done on that side of things. Excellent. Oh, Mr. Strand? Or it might be a Miss Strand, we don't know. It's not got a title to it. I'm not assuming it's identity. Leaving this is only 60% complete, huh? Maybe it's that the... I'm going to use forced copium here. I bet you when it says 60% complete, it's including the ferrying the potatoes down to the selling point. So I'm going to go on a limb and say I've only got 20% left of the field. And that, it also includes the transferring. Just so I can feel better about myself. It might not be true. But just let me have this moment, damn it. Excellent. £1,900 wage payment, but that was more telling me about the whole of the last hour. It's okay. No problems here. All acknowledged and all present and correct. Yeah, every single fill up on this is the it's the same amount of potatoes as if I put it in the trailer to then move over. But the tractor moves faster than the harvester, I think. Obviously it speeds up when it's not working. Yeah, so 22,500 litres in the in this thing, and the crappy lease thing is like 20,000 litres or some such. Oh yeah, it has remembered my Smith data. Fantastic. I don't have to worry about that. That links to my Steam account. Awesome. It's one less game for me to have to worry about with my new transition. Good. Snow warning start soon. Snow wave. Yeah, see 22,000. So it literally is that this holds less than what the harvester itself can. This goes ever so slightly quicker. And I know for a fact that you can tip from this. If you can tip straight from the potato harvester in, that could be a great little thought for later. But later on I'll probably have bigger containers than this. So continues to yap for absolutely no progress. Oh, it's wide. Oh no, that's bad. That's gonna mess up my my turn in now without the map on. I might put on a mini version of the map because yeah, skill issue. Also, that is some wild driving by me. This is the you know my character's on the phone or something with the way off the roadness like that. And yes, it's because IRL I'm also checking things on my PC as I'm doing this. Truly the embodiment of negligent driving. Oh yes, this is good. So the video footage transfers over nicely and fine. Excellent. Can update that to do its do, and we'll just keep pushing through on what currently matters. There. I mean, cannot find clip champ. Okay, that's good. That's in. That works. Right, back to the task at hand. Sorry about that, I just had to take a call from the contract. They wanted to know how the potatoes were getting on. I told them that we're precisely 67% of the way through or whatever. Oh, came from nowhere. Definitely wasn't there the whole time, and I definitely was just not being a derp. Definitely not. Don't be so preposterous. That's the turning you want, stupid. Maybe the sign being on the floor is okay, because I know when I run over the sign I've gone too far. So, the sign's still doing what it needs to do, it's just doing it in a different way. Good thing I didn't knock over any other signs. Right, let's go back into third person. Because again, I find it more comfortable to do the potato harvesting in third person. Okay, I should have just pressed left once. I forgot about that. So how fast can this actually go? Yeah, this goes almost the same speed as the tractor. Almost, but not quite. I'm looking forward to the game telling me we're 80% of the way through the contract. Don't know why, but 80 is the number where I'm going to be like, oh yeah, we're cooking. 80 is greaty. I missed a strand. How dare I? Ba 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 ba. Don't know why Pokemon music is fitting in right now, but it is. Don't ask. Beep beep. What about the country FM, not the German one? Let's go to the French one. Again, the French station is probably my second favourite on the game. After the classical FM. I did actually used to have my my radio alarm clock set to classic FM. Alexander Armstrong's a really good radio host. On top of the fact that classical music is pretty good. Oh, no, don't miss the... You missed it. Nice, nice. Good job missing the thing you said not to miss. Skill issue. Did I miss something on the side there? No, we're good. No, I did miss one. Look at that. Just a tiny little fuzz again. I'll grab it in a bit. Just another version of skill issue on my end. Again, I do have to grab all of it for the contract to be completed. I don't think that they have any percent leniency on the matter. Fairly certain it's an all or nothing system. Which honestly is fine with me. How is my work getting on? They are getting there. They're making progress. Credit where credit's due. Oh, my dumbass has just missed out a swap. There we go. This bad boy's pretty good at picking up the slack for me. If I'm honest. Unless I've done something incredibly wrong. And as I anticipated, my money is still fine. As long as there's a positive number in the treasury, we're good. I'll grab this on the way round. Oh, we're full. I'll grab the little tufts I missed on the return then. Convenient. I might do actually, because let's fill this up, obviously. Then what I'll do is I'll fill this up again, and I'll see if I can unload from the hubs directly into the thing. Because I know you can with regular harvesters, and I don't know if you can with this potato one. I think you can. But while this is unloading, I'll be back in a second. BRB. Okay, apologies to keep you waiting. Let's get back to it. Ready? Wabam! Nice. That's the way. I like it. So yeah, the plan will be to fill this bad boy up, see if I can unload directly from here, and nothing more than curiosity. If I can unload directly from here, I may as well do the last little bit with just this, so I don't have to keep changing vehicles. Because it really is like the tiniest % difference. One goes 17 miles an hour, the other one goes 18. Like, oh no. But then it also saves the you also save the time of the double handling from loading into the thing. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not expressing it well, but you get the sentiment, right? Oh, I'm getting back Summer Blaze. That song is fog. Alright. Did I miss one? Nah. Alright. Alright. I think I do like the circle strategy when it comes to harvesting. I think it's less effective on seeding, but I like it for harvesting. Bad take probably, but oh well. What's the first person like in this thing? It's alright, I suppose. It's not awful. I do think I prefer using third person on harvesting machines though. But yeah, let's just, I can mess around with it along a while. Just want to see the bits out of sight. Makes me feel like I'm missing bits. I missed a bit there for sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, first person doesn't bode well with me for harvesting. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm saying I'm bad with it. Just for clarification. Yeah, should be that on the next container, on the next capacity of this potato harvester, the rest of this should be okay to go. There's one not. I don't think there's more than this amount over again left on the field here. Based on casual observation and guesstimation. Let's go see if I can dump things directly from this then. If I can't, I think it was worth the knowledge. If I can, then it was definitely worth the knowledge. I mean, I see this as an absolute win. I know I've still got to empty the tractor with the trailer a lot as well. That's alright. How is the air work is about 40% of the way through field 17. Roughly, looking at those numbers. I also need to remember that I bought that mower head that can go on tractors, so I'll need to pick that up from the shop with my New Hollander once the AI workers done their thing. I could use a small tractor, but I think that now that the harvesting season's done, I can say that the small tractor can go back away in the shed after being repaired. I still need to keep it for another year or two. Oh, that's I wasn't looking at the screen. It's alright, it's only a lease vehicle. What's the worst that could happen? They make me pay for the whole thing in full. Oh, what was that? Oh, I think it's going to hit the lamppost. Let's not forget that the thing is wide. I could fold it, but nah. Screw it, we ball. Take up both sides of the traffic. Seeing this area full of trees makes me want to go back to St. Parks. Not gonna lie. I did speak to the gang yesterday about it. They laughed. They thought I may have been joking. I was deadly serious. I think they probably knew I was serious though. In a way. As long as next time we go I get to be there for the whole thing. Holding's not allowed with the tallest field. Okay. So the reason why they want you to use the tractor with the trailer isn't just because you can guarantee tip from it, but also because bringing the potato harvester over here is very awkward. Interesting. Very interesting. I suppose I could just come this way round. Oh no. How am I going to get this done? Fitting a square peg in a round hole here. Okay. I may have to use the I may have to use the tractor with the trailer around here. Okay, that's fine. I have to bring this over anyway. There's the answer to the rhetorical question. The answer was it didn't matter if you could unload straight from the potato harvester because this harvester's no good with this area. It's too big. They're fitting super square pegs in in small round holes that look more like little dots. Can't make that happen. What about a little bit of lube, at least? I don't like this song for some reason. I'm swapping. We're heading back to classical to the surprise of absolutely nobody. beep. Ooh. Nice. So what I could do is leave the tractor with the trailer here, bring the harvester up to this point every time to then get it to move in, and I just have to move forward and backward a little bit with this. God, that feels so wasteful, doesn't it, in a way? I mean, it doesn't matter, I really don't have much left on this job. I know that's me speaking insensitively, but... I still think I've only got, like, the harvester's worth... the harvest storage amount left, at most. So 22.5. Probably less. And can this just about squeeze in here? Oh, not quite. I wanted to squeeze it in so I didn't have any more reversing shenanigans with the trailer, but oh well. More? This is why I don't want to have to do reversing shenanigans because I'm berthing about with it. Okay, straight from here. Or, you know, let's just wobble it. Over boat you float me. All the potatoes falling on the floor. I mean, obviously they're not, they're actually going into the thing properly, but it just looks like they're all going to fall onto the floor. If this was real life, you wouldn't empty like this. Then the potatoes really would be falling on the floor. Thank goodness this is a video game. Right, let's empty this out. I know I missed out like on 200 litres or something, but it'll be fine. What's the worst that happens? I've got like one strand of potato left on the field to do. Knowing me, that actually might be a thing and that I'm miscalculating. So I might need to just at least put this in this trailer so I don't have that issue. Again, more just because I know me. Cool. Perfect. Right, let's take this back. That harvesting out. Oh, excuse me. Smoothly done. Look at that. Smooth operator. Left hand glide. That's it. The answer to which side of the road would I like to drive on? The answer is yes. I mean, this takes up too much. I could fold it and be courteous to drivers on the road. But obviously on the way back to the thing I need to have it unloaded anyway. Oh, it's still that song. I actually don't remember. I don't know if the radio stations always permanently store the songs or whether it's just whatever. Somewhere over here should be the knockdown signs. Yep, there we go. That's the sign for my turn in. Oh dear. Right now we're not on main road. Let's unfold the harvester. Yes, I was pressing fold, unfold, fold, unfold real quick there because I didn't work out which one I was on. Good going. Lower the harvester, turn it on. Let's get this final, or what I believe to be the final segment done. I say I believe it to be the final segment. It's not. There's going to be a surprise extra bit of the field that we can't see. So yeah, final bit of the field. That's how I just feel about the situation. Oh man, keep that one for a future title, for a future stream title. My farming puns. Oh, and I've just got a good one for another day. I'll probably forget by the time though. Oh well. Also apparently I missed the tuft earlier. Nice, nice. Good job. Skill issue. Excellent. Or some might say marvelous. Oh, we're already 20% of the way full. Remember when I said this final bit is probably going to be less than a full tank? Well, I'm starting to think I might be wrong. I'm also curious. Oh, it is still on our first gear, okay. I might have to play the song out to get through the radio station more then. I never bothered to think about how the radio mechanics work. Nom 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 nom. I like the fact that the potato harvester can do reverse nomming. Beep beep. Yeah, if this is like, if the remainder of this field is like 22,600 litres worth of potatoes, it turns out, I'm going to be a little bit annoyed at that. I hope that's not the case. But we are encroaching ever further to the full tank. Does fill me with a little bit of worry, if I had to say one way or another. There's a tiny cup. Oh man, this is getting close. I think I can't do it in one. I think I need to do 2 journeys here, regrettably. That is so close though. Alas, I'll just cut through here, pick up the little tuff, and then I'll turn the machine off and just drive as fast as possible and get this sorted. Yeah, the potatoes are ever stacking up. Yeah, shame. I misjudged it. Oh well. It's not the game's fault that the thing is that. I hate the player, hate the game, or some such. I don't know. I can pull this in a little. There we go. I put it down a bit, make things as awkward as possible for the traffic on the road. Definitely pass this extra bit of width. You're welcome. So yeah, let's not bump into lampposts. Oh, there was a vehicle on the road. I was wondering why I stopped for a second there. Didn't see him. It's too small. Get out of the way. Get off the road. Huh? And you? Those are these people trying to just drive and get to or from a location they need to be at. What is this nonsense? Beep beep. See, this is why you folks need to get off the road so I don't knock my ladder into a lamppost. Good, this this car ahead of me stopped at the right positioning. If they come any further forward, I might be stuck between a red car and a red car. South. But it really should just be one trailer full left at most. With how little left I have to cut down. You know, instead of cut down, the word you normally use is harvest. Yeah. Just in case, let's get rid of this 1,100 litres in here. So that outcome accountability dictates that I can at least say I gave it my best. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. Oh, it's right. These are all lease vehicles. They're the least of my worries. Okay, fold up, pack it in, pack it up, run over the car. That's right, and I mean over. It's more like leapfrog, if you think about it hard enough. Look out for the sign on the floor. I haven't passed it yet, have I? No, good. I second doubted myself for a second there. Oh, I think that was the sign. Yep. Nice. How about the AI working for me? They're looking like they're about 85% done. Nice. Good to see we're both going to finish up our objectives at a relatively similar timing. Fairly certain that this potato harvester, the tractor and the trailer will all just disband the minute I fulfill the contract. So, it should be fine. On the right thing. Unfold. Lower. Turn on. I've already unfolded. Let's lower. There you go. 5 million years later. Go. So a second ago I just cleaved the remaining field in twain. So there's going to be a nice little hole in the middle. Yeah, there you go, there's your hole. That's what she said. Right. Let's get more little tufts, excellent. Can I have summer nights now? Summer plays? No. I might have accidentally gone off the station for too long. Should have just stayed on it. Oh. Skill issue. Oh, this is a song with biology, chemistry and physics in it. Yeah, this last little bit's gonna look psychotic. I don't know, it's kind of fun. How I'm doing this kind of reminds me of, have you seen them buffing machines that people use to clean the floor? Like the circular ones. It kind of makes me think of the buffing machines. I know, not the greatest or most appropriate comparison, but it's the one I'm going with. And wow, there was more potatoes left here than I anticipated, huh? Don't it go to show you never know? Seymour was in a funk. You become a hero, just a punk. Don't it go? I don't remember the whole You Never Know from Little Shop of Horrors. It's been a long time since I watched that. And yes, I mean on the stage as well as the actual film with the film version with what's his name, Rick Moranis. I like Rick Moranis as a Seymour Crowell. The one who did a pretty good job though. Even though I just like Little Shop, it's definitely one of the better musicals out there. Okay. Just these two tufts. And then we're done. Nice. Can I fold this in? No, I can turn it off. Right. Chuck this in the old trailer, then push it into the thing and we're done. Then job 100% complete. Meanwhile, the AI work on field 17 I think has one more up and down, maybe? Unless I'm finishing right now, which would also just be grand. Nah, they've got another up and down at least. That was correct. Difficult to tell on the map there though, when it gets right to the end. It's neither here nor there, you know. Why am I trying to go round the person? I should be more bothered about being able to not get hit on the lamppost. Well, whatever. If I wait for these two to come through, then I'll square up to the centre of the road. This white car's just going to have to wait. Sorry my guy, you chose the wrong timing to get on the road. Unlucky. It's called Mills Town, not random person in a white car town. Sorry my guy. I don't know at this point. I really don't know. Don't ask, because the answer is exactly as described. Just saying. Unless you Goku, in which case then I'd be just Super Saiyan. Wild swing. Perfectamundo. The conveyor belt with spuds falling into the ground. Once again, if this was real life, a lot of those potatoes look like they'd be going on the floor right now. But such is not the case here, so we're fine. Don't care, didn't ask. Just give us the potatoes, boomer unk. Help me to help you. Ooh, achievement. Sure, I can take care of that neighbour. So that must be a achievement that says finish your first contract. So now, these aren't given back yet. Do I have to physically unleash them myself? I imagine that they just automatically come off in a second. Because they're not mine. I don't claim ownership. Let's wash and repair the small tractor and stick that back into the thing for the meantime. Again, I don't really need to do this washing part, I just like to do the washing part. It's neat. I will clean the plough as well, but for now let's just plough through. Or not plough through. I put the combine harvester in entrance 2, so this is entrance 1. I feel like this should have been entrance 2. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Oh, repair. I just noticed the spanner. There's me trying to square up. I don't know if I can afford the repairs here, actually. Also, what do you mean you can't afford the repairs? Why wasn't I given more for the contract? Yeah, that's a good point. I fulfilled the contract game. Why did I only get a few thousand? Or was it that leasing literally took out that much? Completed. No. Collect. I also don't know how to change the paint condition. Oh well. Yeah, so I have to physically go into the menu to collect the contract money. Interesting. I just assumed that when I finished the contract it would be recognised as such and get the money, but no. I have to do an extra step. My bad, because I never really do contracts. I did it on a whim. Which on this occasion has of course paid off. It's effectively paid for the little tractor for the season. And actually it's paid for the extra mower header that I bought. You want to look at it that way? So let's now drop the cedar off to be washed along with the plough. I might wash them next stream, honestly. For now, let's pick up the mower. I don't want to speed up time just yet, because I want to do a little bit of mowing with that mower head, which might be next stream as well. To get ready to feed the cows, because otherwise the cows will not eat, and we want milk. I didn't buy the cows for no reason, you know. Put this here. I could reset this to the shop to speed things up. You know what? I'm in a let's speed this up kind of mood right now. I haven't done this too often, but I've done it a couple times. I wanted to refrain from doing it too much, which I don't do it all the time, so make of that what you will. It's a statement with enough ambiguity in it that lead to a fun surprise. Unfold mower. Okay. Looked like it was already unfolded if you ask me. That's okay. Let's have a little look. If I come here, right, let's unfold mower, turn on mower. Oh, lowering mower is also a good idea. It's just none of the mower heads want me to work for me in this game. Oh no, it's maybe because I need to do the specifically laid grass on this one. On 19, this would all count. But I think on this one it doesn't count. Maybe that's why I'm going wrong. Well, I thought the scythe earlier wasn't working. Maybe it would have worked as intended if I did the right thing. Interesting. Let's maybe bring... I might sell this another time, but let's for now keep this on the... at base. I'll look into this when it's the next harvesting season. For now, let's put the time interval on 360. We'll dip through some months as per the current norm. Hold on, no, I said I didn't want to do that because I need to be able to feed the cows. Well, that's awkward. I haven't got anything really to feed the cows with, but I also don't want to speed up the time because I can't feed the cows. I haven't got anything to feed the cows with. If that doesn't sound like a catch-22, I don't know what is. Oh well, we'll figure it out at some point, right? Chuck random crap in on the stuff. Just, yeah, that's good enough. It's in somewhere. So I'm gonna have to think about feeding the cows. Kinda wish you could get... So what I really want is stuff to feed the cows, but they only do it for the chickens, the horses, and the pigs. They don't do specifically cow stuff. So I do actually have to wait for the grass that I've put down to grow to feed the cows. So thank goodness the tension straps are on, or else them spiders would have gone flying. So yeah, I will need a dedicated farm specifically for grass. I suppose that, because I put grass on this one, I could use this one. Also, yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the look of the cows. Oh, the road. Eyes on the prize, bub. I want eyes on the prize. I mean, I might just have to have the cows starved until the grass grows and do it that way. Let's sell these tomatoes for now and end the stream, shall we? I'll figure it all out next stream. Let future me deal with the problem. Oh. Let's leave this for future me. This doesn't look good. But we'll let future me deal with this, alright? So yeah. Shout outs and thanks for everybody who came by. We'll see what tomorrow's stream is. But yeah, that concludes Farm Sim for today. So peace and love all, and hopefully catch you soon.